this game. He's going to try to control that area, sit up there for quite some time. He loves to trap people underneath the base and trap people on that elbow area. So let's see, we're starting this one off with tapping buttons.
Yeah, the only Mexican player or player from Mexico, actually from Mexico here in the league. Of course, moving up to the Xfinity Training Center there with EG here and already picking up a kill on the board. So that's 2 dead already for LG, and Sniper going in the hands of Falcated. Don't think they know that Trippy is hiding up there towards top rockets, but they're throwing some plasma grenades, trying to see if they can't disrupt these.
Yeah, so good start here for Evil Geniuses. They have Sniper Rifle in the hands of Falcated. Rockets are not on the map yet. Good 2-shot beatdown coming in. Really great opportunity to run this flag for tapping buttons. Could pull an elbow. That is completely open for him if he wants it. There's another flag going elbow, though. That's going to be APG running this. He has to win this 1v1 against Lunchbox. Lunchbox flying in. The flag guy flying in as well. There goes the beatdown. Tapping buttons still alive with this flag, and he's just going to slow play it over towards the elbow. Saiyan going to get the nice grenade kill. Lunchbox going to find the rockets flying in towards the window. Not able to get the return, though. There goes the flag. Someone needs to hop onto that one. There's the no-scope coming in from Saiyan, or from Falcated onto Saiyan. Doesn't matter, though. Switches it on over to the pistol. Catches that one as well. Grabs the flag. Tosses it on over. Looking for some more shots. This time, he's just going to go for the return instead. Flag capture. Going to go in. No-scope landing for Falcated. What a start for EG. A minute and 15 seconds into this game, putting a flag capture on the board. A lot of great plays from Falcated and tapping buttons.
Oh, and Falcated hits the body shot on Rain and finishes off the kill. His shields are coming back. He's got APG no shields in front of him. Tries to connect on that no scope. Not going to work out in his favor, though. 2 players from LG were taking no shields, but yeah, he needs to start hitting some of these or just leaving his pistol out for the time being at least, because he can keep some of his teammates alive here.
Yeah, I mean, you hit one no-scope, and then you get a little cocky, think you can land them all. Let's see if he can land this one on the player on his radar over towards the top catwalk. Ends up thrusting back. That's going to be Saiyan distracting over towards the grass. Meanwhile, Trippy gets credit for that kill. Rockets popping up. You can see a player that's sitting over there tapping buttons now, the last guy alive. APG, the guy with the rockets. Where's the play for him? It looks like he probably ran back to his own base. No, he ends up making his way over towards grass and into the red maze. Very popular area for the new radar and the old radar, really, but when you had the old radar, this was the spot to be. You could just play that, wait for people to come in. Saiyan picks up a double kill. This is the opportunity for APG to charge in, and that's exactly what he does. Shoots a rocket towards the back, gets credit for that kill. Another player on his radar, should be an easy kill. Ends up missing that one. Lunchbox gets the kill. That's a big missed rocket there for APG. Can they continue to run this flag? The flag just sitting there, and it looks like Rain doesn't pull that flag. He goes for the kill instead. When you have the rocket guy there, you gotta grab that flag.
Yeah.
The rocket guy needs to bait the flag guy, not vice versa. Big missed opportunity there, tapping buttons. Did he just toss that all the way towards the window? It's definitely underneath the base. Maybe towards the window. What a toss from him. We'll see if they can clutch it again, because keep in mind, counter cap to start against an Advantic yesterday. Could be another counter cap here. It did go underneath the base. Tapping buttons has been on top of this objective non-stop. There's the rockets that APG ended up losing eventually. Could he end up baiting the flag with it? He is perfectly. Does he see the player on his radar? Doesn't matter. Ends up trading. It's a 2-on-2 situation now. It's a 2-on-1 situation. That's the last guy alive. Trippy is going to drop him. Tapping buttons, clutching it again. Falcated putting that flag in. 2 captures for EG.
That was about worst case scenario for LG. They were set up perfectly with rockets and numbers advantage, and essentially I can't think of anything else to say other than that they blew it. They had the flag being moved.
Big misplay from Rain and APG. Just not enough communication and teamwork between those two. Unacceptable to let one person kill both of you when you have the perfect scenario to bait and run the flag with the power weapon. And there was 0 position on Evil Geniuses. You could see that flag toss from tapping buttons was a desperation flag toss, and it ended up working out for them. This flag capture not going to go in. That was all 4 dead with staggered death spawns coming in, or death timers coming in for Evil Geniuses. So now the map's going to reset in the favor of Luminosity, but the score is not in their favor. Big misplays. This could be 1-1 right now. Luminosity has to get back on track here. Trippy has the rockets. Sniper rifle not currently in play. Rain over here trying to lay down some damage. It's going to be a 2-on-2 scenario over here. Do they realize tapping buttons is over there? Tapping almost missed his clamor. Had to auto-stabilize to make sure that he stayed alive. And now Falcated picks up the rockets off Trippy's body.
Yeah, now it's a 4v4 situation. Rockets are the only weapon besides pistol in anybody's hands right now. and everyone is still alive. So people are flying into the base, but nobody checked to see if Saiyan was hiding back of the base, and that's a 3 dead for EG. A really bad push coming out from EG, and great defense coming out of LG.
Lunchbox was the last guy alive temporarily for Evil Geniuses. He took APG to no shields over towards top rockets. There's a double kill coming in from Rain. Saiyan's going to find one as well, leaving Lunchbox as the last guy alive again. But Lunchbox playing this one smart. He has a frag grenade. You can see he picked up the frag grenade and switched on over to that one. Perfect shots right there. Has to ground pound this guy. No, he doesn't. Rain flies in with the double beatdown. Roy is there to get a kill. Is APG going to be able to win this 1v1? Big 1v1 going on against Tapping Buttons. Tapping Buttons gets the kill. The thrust pistol is enough, but I don't think they're going to be in position to get this return. Great job by Luminosity. They put their first capture on the board as we take a look at Saiyan's stats as he put that flag in. Can he get the beatdown? And he does. Giving Lunchbox the business and a little bit of extra body shots, like you said, Kyle, to make sure he's dead.
Yeah, and that's pretty unfortunate because those were kind of 2 deaths by Lunchbox that he shouldn't have died on. He could have stopped the flag carrier. Yeah, he was in a position where maybe even he should have never even got that.
Kind of a mega
kill on Saiyan, but yeah, there was a lot of missed opportunities there for EG.
Now another opportunity to get the rockets here for both of these teams. Sniper rifle going on over to APG. Luminosity starting to get some sort of control. You need to keep your shields here if you're APG, so he does back off, thrusting away. Wasn't able to connect with the headshot, so now he's just going to try to reset over here, waiting for players to push into the enemy cave. However, you do have some aggression coming in on the other side. A player is pushing in towards the Luminosity base. They did get the flagpole as well. They don't have rockets, so you got to be careful here. You cannot afford to just run the flag when you don't have rockets, and they have sniper rifle as well, unless you're pulling that one down towards the elbow. APG needs someone to get in front of him, though. He has advanced the furthest on the map out of his teammates over the last minute, and he has the sniper rifle in his hands. Someone else needs to push. The rocket guy can't push first. The sniper rifle guy should be cutting off angles. It's up to the other guys that were playing defense temporarily to go and sacrifice their lives and start baiting people up.
Wow, great shots from Tapping Buttons. Picks up the perfect across the map. Rain's got the sniper rifle. APG's in a battlefront window against Falcated. Gets away barely with his life. Almost outshoots Falcated there, but it looks like it will slow down a moment again. Only power weapon on the map now is going to be Rain with sniper and battle rifle. Everyone else rocket pistols still here. Lots of action happening. Sniper side of the map. 3 members from LG there. Falcated does get taken out. Kind of gets left fighting by himself for a moment.
It was a really sneaky play from Roy on the side. Nice killing spree from Rain. Has 5 shots up from this sniper rifle. He's going to fly out there. Interesting play. Ends up losing that battle to Lunchbox. Now Saiyan has a sniper rifle. They could have 2 sniper rifles on the map. Plenty of weapons, plenty of kills going on out of Luminosity, but no flagpoles, no objective work quite yet. Good defense coming in from EG. If EG can get some weapons and get some positioning, they have been the team pushing in for the flags. They have been the aggressor a majority of this game. So we'll find out if Luminosity can use these advantages with these weapons.
Oh, what a shot there from Saiyan. Rips Roy's face off. Is going to shut down this charge. Having Buns, I don't know about that flag grab at that point. Once Roy gets taken out.
There was 2 dead, though.
The hope is down.
There was 2 dead for LG. So if Tapping Buttons wins that, there's 1 alive, and he's freshly pulling the flag towards the window. So it could have been a good opportunity to get something going, but this guy, I'm not sure what he ate this morning for breakfast, but he is not missing these quick no-scopes to the dome. Now he's going to try to rotate on over towards the pyramid area. Nope, doubling back. Sees a player over towards the elbow. Want to see these guys get in and do something, though, in terms of running the flag. They still have rockets. They still have sniper. I'm not saying these kills are meaningless, but unless you get an actual flag capture on the board, it doesn't mean much.
All right, Saiyan not able to connect on those last 2 shots there, and some aggression coming out from EG once again. Lunchbox flying right in there for the flag. Tries to get it as far out window as possible. He's got some help from Falcated, but everyone from LG is around here. I doubt they're going to be able to make any kind of movement here.
Yeah, now the new sniper rifle goes on over to Roy and EG, so a good round of power weapons for about 3 minutes for LG doesn't result in anything, and now EG gets the weapons, and Roy falling all the way back to his flag to try to snipe. Let's see if it pays off for him. Misses that snipe, but connects on the second one. That was the rocket guy. Big kill coming in for pretty much both players. Rain with the really nice rocket, Roy with the really nice snipe, and now Here comes the objective play. Trippy trying to fly in towards the cave, but he gets naded by Lunchbox. Great defense. Falcated is going to drop APG as well. Advantage on over to EG. Here comes the press. They push over towards top rockets. They have a guy grass as well. Nice play from the guy on LG. Looks like Rain at the DMR over towards top catwalk, waiting for players to push on over. That should give these guys snipe side control, and it is. So the map's split right now. EG on the rocket side. You do have a nice flank from Rain again, or actually Sand coming in, working with Rain over towards top catwalk, and now that is going to be advantage to Luminosity. 3 dead for EG. Flag being pulled. Lunchbox falls off the map as well.
Wow, an APG, what shots on Roy, gets the reversal, gets the kill. Flag being moved already. We may be looking at Rain tying this one up. Sure enough, he can. And look at that, 2 members from Luminosity in the window, pick up another kill. That's a fresh 3 dead, or 2 dead here for EG. Coming off spawn, trying to push across sniper side of the map, but tapping buttons. He's finding himself in a battle. Lunchbox luckily able to clean up that kill. Sand, however, has some rockets here, and he's trying to get that flag moving.
Oh.
No, that is not going to be what you want to see.
Roy just clutched it, takes out Sand with the perfect, takes down Trippy as well. He was the last line of defense for that flag, and he just clutched it. He also picked up 2 rockets for his effort, stays alive, kills APG, make that a 3rd kill in a row, 2 more for the spree. Roy going big towards the end of this one. 1 minute left, needs to stay alive. He does thrust out of the way. Still with the rockets in the chamber, looking for some blood. Falcated finds one onto APG. He doesn't see the Clamor over towards the DMR. That could have been 3 dead. The flag is being ran, and that is the guy that you got to watch out for. It's going to be APG. He's running over towards the elbow. That was the guy that he missed eventually. Grenades coming in. Looks like Roy's backing off to choke the spawns. Smart play by him, but they're not able to get the kills on the other side of the map. And now he just has to go and waste that last rocket. So nothing doing there for Evil Geniuses. Big missed opportunity, and great play from APG, making his way from over the DMR to over towards the elbow underneath the base, and then flanking around for some defense. Kyle, 30 seconds away, and we are going to overtime.
Yeah, we most likely will be seeing an overtime here. But just as I say that, that's 2 dead for LG, and EG has been a team that just flies in and goes through some of these flagpoles. Falcated has to back down, but there are 2 members of EG here trying to push back and pick up these kills on LG. Players taking no shields. That's about to be 2 dead. Flags being pulled. Another player over in the cave who's going to win this fight. Sane picks up the kill on Roy. Falcated needs to pick this one up. Sure enough, they will get it.
It's up to Lunchbox killing Trippy. You do have APG down towards the scatter shot area. He's desperating the flag down towards the elbow. He's actually going to do a pretty smart route and toss it out and stay alive. Other spawners are going to come up on the elbow area. Tapping buttons, look at your radar, bro. There's a guy behind you. He does not win the fight. APG comes and gets the kill. Trippy finds one as well. Sand is running this flag towards bottom center. Falcade is going to find it, but there's 0 chance of him being able to get this return. He needs to just throw grenades on it. We are in overtime, and we are in a flag standoff. Advantage to EG. They have the flag all the way back, but it is going to be eventually Luminosity pushing their flag back as well. So we are going to be in a very, very intense moment here. Next capture gonna win, and I would be shocked if these 2 teams didn't pull it off in the next 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Oh, and 2 members were no shield for EG. Almost a great opportunity for a return, but an excellent bait and switch action will take that down. And you know what I've learned so far watching this game, Tom, is Rain loves jumping in front of the window.
Could be. He loves it. But you know what's interesting too, Kyle, is that the slays are extremely even in this game. I'm looking at it right now, and I think the slays are within 5 kills. Ooh. Oh, I thought that was an opportunity for Trippy to get in there, but just doesn't happen. That's going to be 3 dead, though. Advantage on over to EG. Last guy alive elbow is right there. That's going to be elbow. It's going to be Sand going for the touch. It doesn't happen. EG takes the game. They clutch it big time.
Wow, and that was an extremely close back and forth game, and coming right down to the wire. EG stepping up, continuing the momentum from week 1, day 1, into day number 2 here. And we'll break down the stats momentarily, but gosh, Tom, you weren't kidding. This was extremely even as far as slays go. It's exactly the same, 22, 23, 24, 25 for both teams.
That is ridiculous. I mean, they were a little staggered when I mentioned that, but then they ended up just perfectly matching up. Everybody matching each other kill for kill. Roy with 22, Trippy with 22, APG with 23, tapping buttons with 23, so on and so forth with the rest of the players. You know, when you look at the
power weapon kills each.
Yeah, when you look at the power weapon kills as well, you could go to C. We said this was going to be a 50-50 series. That's as close to the game as you can get. EG clutched it out though. And you know what, Kyle, you look back at it and you say, they just won a game that was 199 in the in the last game that they played yesterday, and another game 3-2 in overtime. That's a great sign for them. They are clutching it out when they need to. Being in a flag standoff with a minute left in the game is difficult. It's hard to pull off that situation. They stayed composed, they got it done, and they now give themselves a huge advantage in this series going into game number 2. Plaza Slayer is the game time.
Yeah, awesome just to get this one started with overtime already. Good minute and a half of overtime play there, and the kills just heavily just a high amount of kills for both teams. Obviously, we already talked about it. They are exactly the same. Assists, however, did go in favor of EG. Flag pulls is something we didn't discuss yet. But essentially, we had 6 returns here from LG, and we had 5 from EG. And then overall pulls is 7 to 9. So 9 pulls for EG.
And while the kills were the same, the assists were heavily in the favor of Evil Geniuses. They had, it looks like, about 12 more assists than LG did. So obviously, they are team shooting just a little bit more. That doesn't mean that, LG can't get it together here going into game number 2. If the Slays were that evenly matched, I wonder if we're going to see a 50-49 game here. I'm not sure. I still can't predict this series. I took Evil Geniuses to start, but LG, they are sitting, at 0-4 in terms of map win percentage, and a lot of these games could have went their way.
Well, my question is we saw them go front window, Rain, APG, so many people going with rockets, getting sniped by Roy. It's jumping front window 5, 6, 7 different times trying to do a push that way, and I think he got shut down every single time.
Is he going to be able to get the Obi, though? He does. Rain grabbing that one right at that 50 mark. Very rarely do you see teams get it from the blue side, and if you do pick it up from the blue side, that's the angle. Oh! Oh!
Where's his screen?
Triple kill. Yeah. Tapping buttons, making some huge plays. I mean, let's be honest here, Kyle. That could have just snowballed completely out of control in the favor of Luminosity, and now it's 3-1 EG. That is ridiculous.
That is ridiculous, actually. I mean, that was a dream start for LG, and all of a sudden, do you know how many buttons this kid just pushed to get all of those kills? He just tapped a lot, yeah.
He really did. 7-2 now. Wait,
what? How?
This is just what happens when you get the momentum on your side. Tapping buttons, starting to charge with the sniper rifle? Yeah, I don't know about that. I would like to really see him back off. Maybe watch the loop area. No, I don't know about that, man. If he charges in there, triple no-scope in the face, I'd have a new favorite player, but instead he's going to back off.
We've seen it from Falcated before.
Do the smart play. Has he done that before?
He had that double no-scope on a Coliseum game right at the end.
I want a triple no-scope.
Triple no-scope, that was Royal 2.
Anyone can do a double no-scope.
Oh, there's one.
There's one. Where's the second one? I got to see 3 in a row. I got to see... Okay.
Double.
Okay. Let's see it. Can he find it? Searching down on APG.
Charge
see, this is a smart play.
Oh!
I was going to say, this is a smart play. Take your battle rifle out. But you know what? Not a smart play. You should have went for the no-scope the entire time. But the thing is Kyle, he thought that guy was weak. When you see someone kind of moving around like that, and you see, potential shots going in on over towards the hotel area, he was expecting that guy to maybe be 1 or 2 shots away from death. Unfortunately, not able to get that now. Keep in mind, 950 was the time that the overshield popped up, and Evil Geniuses is on the ropes right now. That's going to be 3 dead, potentially 4 dead if they end up getting that kill onto Falcated. Saying he's a little bit too early for this overshield. It's at 50, so there it is. 49 now instead, and they are on top of their stuff. This is what you need to see from Luminosity. They came back after a couple of huge plays from tapping buttons to bring this to a 4-kill lead.
Yeah, and we'll see that it's got a little bit of overshield left. Just picked up 3 kills here, showing the importance of that overshield. Just LG doing a little bit of a better job than EG here on maintaining control and securing that. Nobody from EG even looking at that in time. They're a second or 2 late. Oh, but we'll see. Does take a player, no shields, that's Falcated, but nobody else in position to clean up that kill. So I don't know where LG went all over the place, but essentially they just gave up nest control again.
Yeah, interesting to give up nest, and you want to try to keep an anchor as much as possible. Sniper popping up here. Not sure where the positioning is for all of these players on Luminosity. It looks like you have them spread out all over the place. Okay, there they are. 2 on over towards the snipe side. Another person on over towards blue. Tapping buttons taking some really amazing angles to stay alive. Is he going to come in with a bait and switch with Trippy? He does, and his shield's recharged as well. 3 dead. Last guy alive is APG on over towards the truck. Tapping buttons is going to drop. interesting route that he's taking right here. Has a player right in front of him. That's going to be APG dropping over there. You do have players spawning up over towards blue. I'm not sure Tapping Buttons saw that these guys came up on over there. Everyone rotated on over towards the yard, though. So very weird rotation coming in for LG.
Wow,
let's see if it pays off for them.
Yeah, this is going to be either really good or really bad for LG. So it's a 1-to-1 trade so far. Oh, make that 2-for-1 in favor of LG momentarily here as Rain grabs himself a kill. Tapping Buttons doesn't see the player hiding on glass. He doesn't have any grenades, though. Yeah, a little early on that jump. He had a lot of help, but I'm assuming he's just anticipating that nade throw. Unfortunately for him, he did not know Rain did not have it.
I would love to see Tapping Buttons literally, when he gets the sniper over towards blue, stop dilly-dallying on over towards the yard, make your way towards the bottom blue ramp light post, and just watch the players on over towards the loop. That is the play. That is where you get a lot of easy picks, and you can see the guys on over towards the glass. A lot of times teams, unless they're getting that blue spawn and pushing immediately towards the back wall and towards blue truck on over towards the snipe lift, as it looks like Overshield was popped up and it still is just sitting there. Tapping Buttons has to back down. Looks like Rain is the guy to grab that one, right around 35. So 22 to 23, and LG has picked up all 3 Overshields to start this game. Rain picking up 2 of them, and now Tapping Buttons, last guy alive. Not the position that he wants to be in, trying to pick up the last kill. That was weak, but that's not going to happen. And now all 4 dead temporarily, 27 to 22. Great job by LG.
Yeah, and Rain's found that sniper rifle again. Only 3 shots left, so it looks like, man, a lot of yard action is what I'm saying. This sniper has always been taking yards so far this game by both teams.
I don't understand. I really don't understand. It's interesting to see where people prioritize sniping, because personally, I'm a big fan of sniping down towards that blue ramp and sniping on over towards snipe side. That would be my place that I would sit in, but you know what? These guys, they're professionals. They're here for a reason. Rain is just locking this area down. Gets 1 headshot right there on the player over towards the blue. Is there more players pushing over towards the flowers? This is a smart angle right here, dropping and watching bottom center, because anyone could potentially push on over towards the runway. He's going to double back on over towards the guys pushing for the flowers area. That's going to be Lunchbox and Roy coming in there. Roy gets the trade-off. Not enough kills, though, for EG to go and retake these positions, so they're just going to back off, live to fight another day. But LG continuing to have this comfortable lead, 7 kills.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising considering the start of this game and how well it was looking for EG. But this sniping is working out in their favor as Rain connects on 2 different headshots as the players from EG try to collapse, and that's a 3 dead, so 0 for 3 kills going in favor of LG. This lead is now up to 10. Considering how close that first game is, LG is not afraid, and they are looking to get this back into this series.
Super weird that EG really wants to get aggressive and charge the players on over towards the yard. You could have really elected to just slow play that one, sit back, wait for this next overshield, which is popping up any second, and then go from there. Instead, they gave up, 5 or 6 useless deaths, and that's just not what you want to do. That's a 10 kill. Ooh, Roy. Got to get up there. Team nade flies in, assassination, that does get burned, so at least for EG, Luminosity doesn't pick up their 4th overshield of the game, and then 2 slays going on over, so still a possibility for EG to get something going. They're going to have to really put the pressure on Falcated here, who has the sniper rifle. It's going to be up to him to pick off some headshots.
Yeah, we'll see if he's able to get back into this one. Now it's only down to an 8-kill lead for LG, and yeah, Roy's pretty lucky himself that overshield got burned, because he had a perfect opportunity to get a full one there, and who knows what he would have been able to do here.
Yeah, I missed his jump.
But yeah, that jump, it'll come back to bite you.
So again, it really does require Falcated to be hitting tough shots. Now they know where he's at. They even push down towards the driveway, so horrible setup there for EG, allowing their sniper rifle guy to get taken out. Oh my gosh, the Spartan charge gets missed. That was very fortunate for Tapping Buttons. All of a sudden,
that was perfect setup.
Yeah, they did that on purpose, right? They allowed that guy to push runway and to kill their sniper rifle guy for free. Genius, evil geniuses. Those evil geniuses.
Oh man, 37 to 33 here. EG really getting back into this one. Now sniping back in the hands of Tapping Buttons. I like it when he runs out no scopes. Tom wants to see what he can do when he sits back and snipe. And I told you, Tom, that is why you run out to the no scope. If you're actually at home watching, I'm just kidding. Generally don't do that. But unless you hit the shots, of course.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle, you're all about going for the clip.
Yeah, it's all about the montage.
It really is. Lunchbox, he's gotten a couple clutch kills recently. He just picked up 2. There's another player down below at the truck. He does spot that player. That's going to be trippy. Callouts coming in. There is 2 players also at snipe. Very powerful position for Lunchbox to be in, but he ends up falling. There's a player in the dip and 2 of them over towards the sniper rifle. There it is. Rain lighting him up. He went S4 as well. So a little bit too focused on the player on over towards the truck. Sometimes you got to just leave that guy and focus on the other players behind you. But there's Roy posturing around towards that previous overshield, which got burned. Ogre 2, is he going to be on top of this one? Roy, he gets pinched immediately towards the loop. You have Rain with the sniper rifle. Another player is going to drop. That's going to be Falcated. That overshield should be here any second. Who is going to be the person to eventually go for it? Tapping Buttons picks up a double. Multiple players over towards the yard. This is LG's game pretty much. All they have to do is trade kills, but Tapping Buttons is picking off kills left and right. Good trade there coming in for Rain. Could have been 47 to 43, but now only 2 more kills for LG. Can they do it?
Yeah, and does APG know there's a player right next to him over there towards the light rifle? Tapping Buttons, hopefully will spot APG. He's hiding, kind of baiting those stairs. Roy gets a kill, so there is a numbers advantage now, but no, Lunchbox pushes out a little bit too quickly. Not enough damage comes out from APG. The help is there.
Wow, good bait and switch.
Back up to a numbers advantage, and Rain with the sniper rifle. This all comes down to him. If he does not connect on one of these shots, that might very well be it.
It's tough. I mean, 2 kills, but you have sniper rifle. You don't want to give up any dumb deaths. APG somehow dying to Tapping Buttons. They're getting pinched now in flowers. Everyone kind of stuck over here. Falcated, he's taking players, no shields left and right. Another player's top gold. He's going to drop down. They did get a good spawn. Fortunate spawn towards the back wall for one of the players. That could have been APG. Oh my gosh, Tapping Buttons picks up another one. He's going huge towards the end of this game. 48 to 48. 2 more kills for both of these teams. They're both all fighting over here towards the tramp. Last guy alive over here is going to be potentially APG. They're both no shields. Can he pick up the double? A player dropping over towards the side. Melee comes in. Are you kidding me? EG wins another close one, 50 to 48.
EG, these little tricksters,
Those little evil
geniuses.
They had it all planned the entire time.
That was wild finish. 48 to 45, and for some reason I was scared for LG. Because one of the things to keep in mind is when you have that sniper out and he's not hitting those shots, even though Rain had a phenomenal performance that game, it's a 3v4 as far as damage output goes.
Well, then APG dies, and I was just saying, you can't have any dumb deaths here. This is the time where you really got to slow it down. You can't try to make any flanks or anything. Really, the best thing that you can do is just not give up your positioning. You have to just not give up your positioning, wait to spot some people, hope that the other players on your team are doing the same exact thing, and then you just get some picks with the sniper rifle, make sure that that guy's back was covered. That was just a phenomenal job by Evil Geniuses, staying resilient that entire time. Tapping Buttons, he picked up so many clutch kills that game, starting with that one right there. The game could have been over right there.
And then that one after that.
Yeah, and that one after that. He had so many clutch kills, not only towards the beginning of the game, but right at the end, picking up, I think, a killing spree for himself. Phenomenal game. They only had 1 power weapon kill. They didn't even have any overshields, Kyle. 4 overshields went on over to LG. 1 power weapon kill for EG as well. Sorry, yeah. 4 power-ups went over to LG, sorry, and then 1 power weapon kill on over to EG, and they still win that game. That is going to be tough. Very tough for LG because they're in a very similar situation that Splice was in against Optic Gaming. Close game 1, close game 2. Game number 3 starts, you're a little bit deflated. The other team's super high energy. And
at 48-45 with sniper rifle control, and you lose that game, that is one that could very well put the nail in the coffin.
And the hardest part is the next game starting, and you could easily be talking about what you did wrong from that previous game.
I guarantee it. I mean, you know all these players. If EG had lost, they would have been talking about it.
For the next week.
Yeah, for the next week. Luminosity, maybe not a whole week, but you could bet for the rest of the night, these guys are probably going to have a few things to say to each other about what happened and how the end of that game played out here. Rain had some amazing sniper shots and good rotations and did a lot for his team here. And the fact that they lost that game, it just goes down to one of those situations where if we did anything differently, we probably would have won. If they did not charge yard with the sniper rifle at the end of the game, they probably would have won that because they would have been able to help out, who was it, APG bottom center, who was right behind Lunchbox.
Sometimes you can overhelp.
Was there.
Sometimes you can overhelp, you know, and they responded to a call out, and they responded to that way too aggressively. Once they responded to that call out, as this next game starts, I'll just finish this thought. Once they did that, they gave up all of the rest of the map, Kyle. They had no more eyes on what was going on, so that's where they faltered. So let's see if they can bounce back. Rig Strongholds, game number 3, down 2-0.
Definitely a good start. They got Scattershot, they got Railgun, and they got 3 members of EG dead, with 2 of them, the last 2 guys alive. Weak, but Roy! Oh, he embarrasses Saiyan.
Roy got hit with a nade off spawn, first of all.
Wow. This is EG. EG has come out to play. Tapping Buns has revitalized the Twins.
It really is. I'm telling you, he's using that revitalizing conditioner. Everyone's using that. They're ready to go, getting ready to make their big push. Evil Geniuses fans are probably so excited to see this right now. They are one of the more vocal fans, and they have been through tons of ups and downs through Halo 5. Started off amazing, and then has been a little bit of a rocky road throughout that time. This could be a big defining series win for them, but they have to close it out. And you can see that these guys on LG had a pretty solid start. Roy coming in with the challenge, has to stay alive. Can he stay alive? No, had to take out his pistol there, or his battle rifle, excuse me, and make some plays there, but instead he's gonna cough up that railgun. Maybe one of his teammates are gonna be able to pick it up off his body, but now EG responding with some points on the board. Rain, yeah, that's not the position that you want to be in, trying to fight 2 players over in the BR base by yourself while the rest of your teammates are going over towards the basement. Now Evil Genius is holding the ideal setup here. Great kill from Lunchbox. They have BR base. They're going for the nest. They also have basement. They could do some serious damage here.
Yeah, Lunchbox is jumping around, trying to dipsy doodle around. Rain over here will get some help. Finishes off that kill. Already on a killing spree. 2 dead. 4v2 situation with time already going on the board back for EG again. They've got Railgun in the hands of Falcated. Tapping Buns finishes off that kill. New Railgun did just come up, and wow, Tapping Buns almost does a phenomenal job staying alive, but will be dropped.
But Saiyan's on top of the railgun. That's what you want to see. You got to start with the little things. You got to control the weapons. You got to get that camouflage, and they do both of those. 944. Next one coming up is 744, and Saiyan's hitting his shots. So we're seeing LG still determined, still focused to continue to try to push this series the distance. It's completely possible. We've seen some crazy things here in the Pro League, but we have yet to see a game number 5 so far in the 2017 fall season. Can LG do it? Can they continue to hold this control? It's going to be up to Saiyan here. Plenty of time left on this camo. Still with a couple of railgun shots left, and also has some pickings in front of him if he wants to grab him. Has a player over towards top engine. Another player down below him in the trenches and in the white hall. Hit markers are going to give up his positioning. And has that player right in front of him. Thrusts for the double kill. Great job by him. Are they going to push this triple cap? They should. All they have to do is watch the carbine and those open field spawns over towards bottom nest, and they should be good.
Yeah, they are on fire this game. They are not letting the series go by. Clearly that close loss is not going to put them out of this series here quite yet. They're doubled their score right now. They still have a triple cap. Finally, EG starting to stop some of that bleeding by resecuring Nest here. But 3 dead once again. Most likely they're just going to go right back over to LG.
Rain going to try to make his way into the boxes here, trying to avoid grenade damage and also trying to avoid being seen from any of these players. Seems to be working for him. Works quite well. He's able to capture Nest by himself. Now he's laying down a couple of shots. Realizes that 2 of his teammates pick up kills, so he wanted to go and try to sprint away from Nest Bridge, but instead he's going to elect to continue try and distract and lay down even more fire. Great baiting and switching coming in from LG. The communication seems to still be there. Seems like they have forgotten about that loss in the previous game and have moved on to continue this series. Rain has been playing phenomenal throughout the majority of these games, and he still is here. Railgun on the map. Can he grab it? Camo coming up about 5 to 10 seconds after that as well. So this should be all LG.
Yeah, he's got that railgun. He brought it up the tower too, recognizing with 3 dead here for EG and new camo coming up. That is some of the worst possible times to be dying here on your team. Sure enough, it looks like they're all coming off spawn over towards back carbine. Bunker was in fact blocked that whole time, but EG manages to hold on to basement. But LG is not even pressing for this triple cap yet. They just want to start baiting some of these strongholds. Sure enough, Rain puts himself onto a triple kill, picks up a beatdown. Now at the very least, EG is going to have to wait for Lunchbox to come back, or else they're just going to keep getting picked apart here.
Yeah, it's tough here because you have camo railgun on the map and you have to go into a stronghold. So there it is. There's the play, and Rain just perfectly baiting this one on the verge of a killing frenzy here. Has a big spree going on, finding the triple kill, looking for a potential overkill, but he's just going to go and get that reset instead. Still with a little sliver of camo left, about to wear out any second. And there it is, could potentially be spotted from basement window. So he gets on over towards that overpass. There was a player towards the Whitehall and also another one top engine. There's the killing frenzy from Rain, going big when his team needs him in game number 3. Trying to push this one to a game 4 and game number 5. But it all starts with keeping control here and ending Evil Geniuses, because Kyle, what did we see in that Eden Strongholds game? Evil Geniuses with the 100-99 comeback. This is a much bigger deficit to make up, but still anything's possible.
Oh, and those grenades coming to the hill is going to be devastating. Lunchbox gets taken out. Nobody else in position here. They're all leaving, tapping buttons now in VR base. So, hey, they will have a triple cap momentarily. Oh, no, I won't. They did go ahead and trade basement over here to LG. Not much they could have done in that circumstance. New railgun getting ready to come up as well. Now they need to keep LG out of this nest. It's not going to happen, though. 2 members.
Got out.
Wait, what?
What are they doing? What are they
Tom,
doing?
I know what they're doing, Tom. It's called choking. That's what they're doing. They should not. They both thought the other one were going to stay in the hill. They had 89 points. I mean, I'm not going to go ahead and say that that was the game or anything quite yet, because there's still a lot of time left to play.
How is EG not like capitalizing on this even more? I just don't understand.
The other thing is that is the kind of play that tilts your team and starts arguments between each other.
Yeah, I mean, I'm about to argue with you right now, Kyle. I'm still tilted over that. That is not acceptable. That is something that you have to come and see through. You have to finish off that stronghold. This game could have been over by now. They are still allowing Evil Geniuses to stay alive in this one. I mean, it's been all LG, so there's not really, time to panic yet, but that nest is still sitting there. Huge flank from Sand. Look at this. No one expecting this one. Falcated somehow staying alive, though. Are they able to get that reset? Not quite yet. They're able to capture this basement, though. That's going to be game. So 2 captures on the board. There it is. They're going down for the basement. They get the nest as well. That's going to be game. Game number 3 going on over to LG. Very, very dominating performance. A little bit of a choke there. We got a little bit worried, but they were able to come back and secure that victory. 100-41, not even close.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really good performance from LG. A couple big mistakes in that game, but nonetheless not enough to allow EG to get back into that one. More just kind of funny for us watching, as it's not going to be, deciding who wins the game. But yeah, very rarely do you see 2 members in a hill and both jump out at the same time. Just ultimately boils down to a little bit of miscommunication.
Yeah, and that wasn't the type of slaying performance that you want to see from Evil Geniuses either. I mean, just look at how bad they got outslayed. Rain, he goes on a killing frenzy, and he still was 15-8. So there was a point where he only had 2 kills, and then he ended up getting 10 in a row. 10 power weapon kills to 4, the big story of that game. They are, they need to be on top of these times right now. Hoaxer, I believe, is the coach for LG. You got Ogre 2 coaching right now on Evil Geniuses. Ogre 2 needs to get these guys in line. Say, hey guys, we won the first 2 games, but we didn't get any overshields in game number 2. We didn't get really any sniper rifle kills either. We need to make these things easier for us and get this handled.
Yeah, I mean, Rain, when you let him go on that killing frenzy with camo and railgun, that ultimately was where the big lead was built here for LG, and where EG really just started to fall apart there. That triple kill, very nice, crispy one as well. But yeah, heavily being outslayed, just not being able to rotate fast enough, not being able to control the power-ups or power weapons, and LG is able to take one themselves.
That's great for them. That's huge for them, because now you can elongate this series. You also are adding on to your map win percentage, which you've yet to get a win. You could have been sitting at 0-6, and EG could have been sitting at 6-0. Now you move into Truth CTF. It's totally doable here for these guys. They played CTF on Coliseum, extremely tough. Here's a game type, though, where there's not many or any power weapons at all, so it's really about that camo. And you're also going against Lunch and Roy. We know that they've had plenty of experience on this type of map.
Yeah, I mean, this is Truth CTF, very similar to a Heretic, to a Midship, to some of the older Halo games, just with the map layout and it being symmetrical, the 2 bases and things like that. One of the best maps ever created in Halo, but you got to keep in mind, you've also got APG on the other side, somebody that has just as much experience.
All right, they're starting this one off with tapping buttons. He's made his way on over towards the window area. You can see the shots coming in from all different angles, but he's still able to stay alive. Thrusting out in front of the base, there's the guy that was shooting him, car 1. That's going to be Trippy. Half Shield's picking up the double kill. Now he's going to try to eventually maybe make his way out over towards the bubble, or is he, ooh, tapping buttons, pops up right in front of him, so he's immediately forced to have to win this 1v1. That's not ideal for pretty much either player. Trippy wanted to go and push in like he's doing right now, and tapping buttons just wanted somewhat of a normal spawn cycle where you could live to fight another day, but immediately gets dropped off that spawn trap, comes off spawn and has to land a perfect onto Rain. Lunchbox finds one on Insane as well. Trippy's just been dipsy doodling around. He's the last guy alive though, and immediately he's going to be called out by Lunchbox. Wins a big 1v1, but this flag is being ran. Rain gets the kill. Roy finds that perfect. Sand finally finishes off. Now it's going to be Falcade as the last guy alive. So, oh, the tables have turned, and Trippy's just still staying alive, being a nuisance over here.
Ooh, but that melee comes flying in from tapping buttons. He's going to pick up a trade there. So it's 2 dead for both teams now. It's going to shut down a lot of the aggression, most likely. Saying it's taking no shield. Somebody needs to be nading this Carside Attic here, but looks like nobody in position to do so. Great stick comes out here from Sane. Picks up 1, make that 2 kills, grabs the flag, and decides to run it out pink. 3 dead for EG. This is looking really good for them.
Yeah, this is Sane running in here, turning the corner, and should be putting this one in. Tapping buttons, the last guy alive. They have some momentum here.
4 dead again.
They have some serious momentum. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the kills and see what the difference is. And it's not like they're really getting heavily outslayed. I mean, it's 18 kills to right now 11. So it's a 7 kill difference within 2 minutes. And they are continuing to just pick these guys off over and over again. Just go back to that huge 1v1. That Trippy one against Lunchbox, and then just kind of staying alive over there. That really snowballs into big opportunities for your team if they're making the right decisions, and that's kind of what we're seeing right now.
Wow, and they bought enough time for APG to get up in the attic with this flag here. Picks up the kill on tapping buttons, but thrusts out a little bit too early. No, Lunchbox needs to win that battle, but 4 dead for EG once again. Some body disrespect here coming in for Rain, and that 3rd and final flag is already being moved across the map, Tom. EG's trying to push out Car and Pink side. Roy flies out a little bit too quickly, gets double teamed. APG gets taken out. Last 2 guys from EG that can stop this are Car side the base. Oh, and it is, wow, that was the fastest true CTF we've seen in quite some time.
Yeah, and that's where you got to be worried about a goose.
Yeah.
That's one of those games where you got to be worried about a goose, but I looked at the stats. There is no goose, guys. Don't get too excited. 3 minutes, not even 3 minutes, 2 minutes and 59 seconds.
3 flag grabs to just 1.
That was amazing. And it was amazing counterplay. That was amazing by Trippy winning that 1v1.
Wow.
10-1 for Trippy. Phenomenal by him. We talked about the play that we saw in the beginning. We didn't see the other kills that this guy was putting up. What a performance from the man, Joey.
All right, now when I said I was scared for EG, I think I'm getting a little scared for EG now. Well, I don't know which one I said first.
I
was scared for LG, but now I'm getting a little worried for EG here because all of a sudden, you know, a convincing lead in favor of EG. You think it's going to be like a 3-0 series, and all of a sudden, LG just answers back.
Yeah, this is where you start shaking in your boots if you're EG. That was a very, very convincing, dominating win. That was one of those games where you got to shut down Trippy early. He was just staying alive over there. His only death was the death that we actually saw when he was the last guy alive, stayed alive, ended up making it so Falcade was the last guy alive, and then traded kills so his teammates could go and run the flag. If we were on his point of view, you probably could have saw some perfect Halo. Very rarely do you see something like that where everyone's kind of in that, like, you know, 7-5, 7-3, 4-6. I mean, ABG went -2 in a 3-minute game, and they still won that distinctively. And on the other end, it's not like super bad performances. Overall, the worst performance in terms of kills, deaths was 3-8. That's not even that big of a deal. That's just constant aggression, constant flag pulls, and just, you know, straight willpower to try to come back and push this game to game number 5. Either way, win or lose, this is a great sign for LG, and this is not a good sign for EG.
Yeah, and one interesting thing to point out as well, 1 flag carrier kill in the entire game.
That's nuts.
That means those flags were just full, considering EG didn't even have a capture.
EG is going to look back at that one, and, you know, we didn't see anything where it was like, wow, that guy overextended, but they're going to look back at that one and be like, all right, guys, when is the point where we just say, let's give the flag capture up? I mean, let's be honest here. EG is a team that is known in my opinion, for having great defense, constantly playing the numbers game, knowing as veteran players when not to make those mistakes. That got out of control very, very fast.
Yeah, that was a scary game, but EG, not a team that can't get right back into it, but at the very same time, and we've all seen and know this before, this is a team that can get flustered and start, affecting the communication in a game after a tough loss.
Just huge plays all around right now. Rain staying alive allows him to take this overshield guy down fairly quickly, and now he's just getting triple teamed. This overshield guy's not even going to be able to pick up a kill. Triple teamed inside a blue base. What are you doing, Roy? Pushing over there by yourself. Maybe his teammates were supposed to push with him, but that is not a good use of the overshield. APG now going to get the sniper rifle. Blue side typically with the advantage in terms of being able to grab that weapon off the get-go, but now it's going to be up to EG to break and infiltrate this strong LG setup, and everybody knows after being down 2-0 and you come back and win these 2 games, you are fired up. That momentum is on your side, and it is going to take a ton of cohesion here from Evil Geniuses if they want to go and take this game 5.
Yeah, and we'll see what APG is able to do. He's got the sniper rifle, and also keep in mind that Team Slayer on Guardian, that should have probably gone over to Luminosity. This series could hypothetically be over at this point now. Even that game 1.
Team Slayer Guardian, Kyle.
Oh God, Plaza.
I know they're both green.
They're both green.
I know they're both green.
That green map,
yeah, it was a really close game on that one green map, Kyle.
Yeah, exactly. But APG just did die with that sniper.
Is this Empire? Or no, this is Eden. Okay.
I've never seen this map before.
Is this Narrows?
I wish it was Narrows.
All right, we're back into this one from APG's point of view. They have the lead right now. They have the sniper rifle, but Trippy just got taken out by Lunchbox with a grenade. That's a pretty big kill. That's going to allow these guys to potentially get that weapon and try to get out of there. Lunchbox now just staying alive. APG listening to the callouts. You also have Roy just standing still up there looking down at them. And now Rain is going to be the guy that gets that sniper rifle in his hands with the overshield coming up here. This is all LG if they want it. 7-kill lead with control. We saw them play against Optic Gaming yesterday in this game type. They looked strong. They looked really strong. Almost took this game from them, but Optic Gaming does what Optic Gaming does, and they really turned it on towards that midway point, towards the end of the game. What is going to be the play here? Lunchbox running in a straight line. That is not the play that you want to have. He was definitely in danger. That's going to be a grenade flying in. Roy's going to be over there trying to help towards the security side. Everyone flooding over towards this red side, but little do they know, Trippy's the only guy over there. So yes, this is a good kill if you can find it, but there's much bigger fish to fry out over towards the blue side of the map.
Wow, great grenades come in there from Trippy to pick up that kill. APG and crew are collapsing over towards red base. You can see Saiyan there runs below the base, grabs himself a kill on top of that. EG gets taken weak. Oh, APG not being able to pick up the trade. Roy, is he going to be able to stay alive is the real question. Rain is out of ammo with the sniper, but still has it in his back pocket. That new one is up, and it looks like, was anyone able to grab that? Not quite yet.
That's going to be big. They have to pick that up. Rain, I think he is the guy right now going for it, and he does pick up that sniper rifle. So he has the old sniper rifle, then picks up that ammo, putting that in his back pocket. Doubling Evil Genius's score right now, 9-18 with control. So this is great for LG. They just need to make sure they don't give up any dumb deaths. There goes the push. Rain finding one, looking for more over towards the security side. He has to land this no-scope on a tapping buttons. Tapping buttons with the melee. Nice job trading kills there.
Yeah, I mean, wait. Did he? Okay, no, he gets taken out. I thought he stayed alive for a second, but that's Falcated jumping around. Falcated, however, does clean up that
Even
kill.
if it's a second, look at that. He just drew 2 players out and got 2 kills for his team right there, Kyle. And then Saiyan dies as well. So it's really a domino effect. We talked about it yesterday. It may have been a little bit too much analysis, but laying down as much damage as you can while taking as much damage as you can, but still keeping your life. That is key to Halo success, and that is key to the bait and switch. What a grenade is going to land on all 3. So many players weak over towards the red van. Sneaky little Trippy, though, hiding over towards the blue. Sneaky staying alive, jumping back and forth. All 4 dead. Evil Genius is bringing it back. Lunchbox finding a wingman medal as well.
Yeah, and how this game started off, considering that collapse just went a 4-for-1 trade there, down to a 2-kill lead and sniper in the hands of Roy. So we'll see what Lunchbox decides to do here. He's getting shot at by multiple players. Looks like he will be able to escape with his life. Let's move over. Falcated's helping him out as well. Where are you, Roy? There you are.
That was big. Small plays like that, Lunchbox keeping his life is big because then you see tapping buttons died as well. So if they give up 2 deaths, you're looking at 24-20 plus your sniper rifle guy being on the ropes and everyone else from Luminosity starting to collapse. So just heads up by Lunchbox, realizing that he needs to do whatever he can to not give up any type of advantages towards Luminosity. And now, everyone use their golf voices.
Yeah, now it gets real quiet and slows down here. I like this from LG, though, making this decision. The last thing you want to do in a close game, especially when you have the lead and you're at a disadvantage, is push when you don't need to.
I'm still using my
inside voice.
Inside voice. Shh. See what happens here. Roy looking for some sniper rifle shots. Nothing doing quite yet. Should we, let's see if we can maybe find out where the push is going to be for Luminosity. Overshield coming up soon. That's what everyone's currently waiting for. Saiyan's poking out with the light rifle. You can see Rain and Saiyan picking up light rifles. APG picking up a rifle as well. So this is heads up coming in from Luminosity, not just fighting with their pistols, trying to grab little advantages on the red side to go and turn those into big returns. Oh, Roy clutching it with the no-scope right there on the Saiyan. That is disgusting. Multiple players pushing in over towards blue side. Lunchbox gonna get a trade. Overshield is popping up. Perfect timing there from Ogre 2, 43. Still a 2-kill lead over there and new ammo. Going on over to Roy. Roy doesn't see the player on his radar, or does he? There it is. It's gonna be Saiyan coming in, laying down some sick Hydra launcher shots. Gonna take down a majority of that Overshield, but a good grenade coming in from Roy. Still fighting APG as well. He has to reload. Roy had to fall back there, but APG too aggressive there. Good shots with the battle rifle as well. Trading kills back and forth. Another player over towards the red fan. You can see just great bait and switching coming in from all of these players. Picking up that battle rifle has proved to be extremely useful for APG. Now they have sniper rifle and light rifle too, Kyle. So it looked like Evil Genius is going to be able to do something big, but instead, now advantages on over to LG. Still just back and forth, trading kills. Who's going to eventually get some sort of advantage? It looks like EG is 3 dead here for LG. Everybody now spawning over towards blue platform and insecurity. What a game, what a series.
Now they killed Saiyan, but I'm not sure where they killed him at, and they have not been able to find that sniper rifle, or yet no one's picked. Oh, there it is. Finally, Lunchbox will stumble upon it.
APG is currently watching that. You do have tapping buttons currently on top catwalk as well. That's going to be a good trade in kills coming in from both teams. Where are the angles, though, and does anybody realize where Lunchbox is sniping from? He's taking these angles over towards the red window. Eventually maybe going to make his way outside. You have to watch bottom middle here too. There's so many different angles in Eden. Players could be coming potentially from anywhere. There's going to be Trippy coming out with some shots. They're going to have also Rain flying in there with a grenade as well. Going to have to land this no-scope, and he does. Wow, what a shot from Lunchbox. Great plays from him. Overshield popping up in about 20 seconds as well. Expect a rotation to eventually come out. Trippy is spawning his teammate over there, so these guys are extremely far from the Overshield. They can take a 3-on-2 outside if they want it, if they're EG instead. Lunchbox still focused over here. I would love to see him rotate this one and focus on what really matters here. That's securing the power-up. Nice headshot right there onto Rain, but still the fight is going on outside. 2-on-2 right now. Make that a 2-on-1 over here. It looks like APG's caught out on the ropes. You got to land this shot here if you're Lunch, and he does. Overshield going on over. It looks like Tefalcated. He picks up a full one, tapping buttons, gets the kill as well. 1-kill lead, 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock, and 6 bullets in Lunchbox's sniper. I don't know if this is going to go to 50. It could potentially go to an overtime.
This is the first
not much time left on the clock. Yeah, not much time left on the clock either.
Yeah, first lead change we've seen so far this game, up to a 12-kill lead at one point here for Luminosity. EG answers back, gets back into that. A little bit aggressive with that sniper rifle. I'd like to see him double back to his teammates there, at least hang out by the Overshield player. New sniper rifles getting ready to spawn here. You can see Falcated already
too early for those nades.
That. Yeah, very much too early. Not even lined up to begin with. We'll see if Saiyan elects to go for that, or if Falcated has any additional help to try to shoot this player. APG pushing out kind of far there. Looks like trying to buy some time for Saiyan to go for it, but neither player really make a move yet.
Yeah, APG has to distract over here, and he does for his teammate to come over there. Someone needs to get aggressive. Oh, Trippy with the flank. Coming in with the back smack, taking out Roy as well. Triple kill coming in. Double kill, back-to-back double kills, I mean. APG and Trippy. To me, that was all Trippy. He really blew that up. And also, there's just not enough aggression coming in from EG. They were way too passive. 2 sniper rifles going on over here. This is LG's game to lose. Everything is on their side. The game clock, the positioning, the lead, the momentum, everything for the taking here in front of LG.
Falcated needs a big Hydra kill here. This is what they really need. The Hydra kill on one of these sniper rifle players.
Yeah, it's up to Lunch and Falcated, really. They're the only two with some sort of weapons right now.
Yeah, we'll see how this one plays out. Only 2 minutes left to play. You got to be really careful because down by 3 with 2 minutes left is a whole nother ball game compared to down by 5 or 6 kills. So it's all within 1 kill cycle of Luminosity.
Sure is. Let's see what Rain is going to be able to do with this sniper rifle. A lot of it riding on his back. Let's see what happens here as we turn off the player outlines. Make this a little bit more exciting.
Yeah, 2 sniper rifles, Sane and Rain, running around here. And like Tom said, we did just turn off the player outlines, if that's why you're wondering why the screen looks a little bit different here. Oh, body shot to a member of EG. Anyone able to clean that up? Looks like there's a collapse coming in. They're doing the best they can to stay alive. No scope's not connecting there, but there are 2 sniper rifle players right here. Tapping buttons with about half of an overshield left here. Just under a minute left to play. Roy just keeps flying around. Falcated, he gets the Hydra kill, but APG answers with a kill of himself there. What's gonna happen?
That's Tapping Buttons with the overshield. Falcated flying in with the double kill. A lot of action happening. Lunchbox somehow staying alive. Sand trying to stay alive as well. Nasty grenade. Falcated clutching it again. This is absolute madness. 41-40. Let's go ahead back and turn these player outlines back on and see where these guys are coming. Lunchbox making his way around the corner at the perfect time. Can he get the kill? No. Trippy is gonna drop down. It's gonna be a trade in with Rain instead. Tapping Buttons has the sniper rifle. This is getting crazy.
2 snipers still.
Oh, what a grenade. This is absolute madness right now. 3 players inside of the lobby.
LG's got to push.
LG's got to push. They don't have much time. What a no-scope. Tapping Buttons is going to hit that one. That's going to back that player down for a couple of seconds. Trippy finds the double kill.
1 kill away.
He tie it up. Trippy finds the triple kill. Are you kidding me? 44-44. 9 seconds left.
Right,
it doesn't get any better than this. They are sending this one to overtime. Nobody going to risk it.
Yeah, keep in mind, we're not looking at a replay yet. We're throwing 3 minutes on the clock. Whether or not we go to 50 kills, we'll find out here. And wow, what a grenade onto APG. This is nerve-wracking for the players. You can only imagine. Let's go over to Trippy here as he's got that sniper rifle he picked up off of Tapping Buttons' body here. Rotating over towards Blue Window or Blue Plat. We'll decide where he ultimately ends up taking it. Let's see here. We're electing to turn off the player outlines one more time to get a more of a realistic view on what it's like in these games. Was that overshield just grabbed?
That was full overshield grab by Sand. That was a huge body shot there from Trippy. That should really open up the map from LG. APG getting a big 1v1 against Lunchbox. Falcated gonna answer that one. Look out, Trippy. Falcated with the shots again. Nasty shots across the map. Rain is gonna drop Tapping Buttons 46-46. Overshield no longer in play. Sand's gonna drop another trade and kills coming in. Rain makes his way over towards Blue. 3 players trapped in Blue. Lunchbox has to get out of there, and he does. APG getting aggressive, tossing nades over towards security. What a game, what a series. This has been some amazing Halo. Hope you guys are enjoying this at home. 48-47 as Roy finds a kill with a grenade here. That is another sniper kill coming in. 49-48. Last player inside Blue, it's going to be Roy. He drops the Saiyan. What a series.
Jeez, and Saiyan connecting with that sniper shot. 50-48. Game 5 victory. EG loses their second series. After being up 2-0 here, LG hits them with the reverse sweep. And it really, in my eyes, came down to that overshield at the end of the game. It looks like EG just did not set up and prepare for that quickly enough. Had 1 player alone trying to contest it against 2 of LG, and it just didn't work out in their favor.
Yeah, and you know, you go back to Trippy. Trippy with the 10-1 on CTF Truth. Trippy with the triple kill towards the end of the game. Trippy with the huge flank over towards the red side. Without those plays, this series is over, folks. Trippy goes huge. The rest of LG, obviously, complete team effort here. But man, you're not going to see a closer series than that, guys. What a display of Halo. Both teams giving it their all. Luminosity, though, they needed the win. They could not afford to go 0-2. They pulled it off. EG, that is a tough one. That is a very, very tough one to swallow. That is kind of Evil Geniuses looking amazing and then kind of letting it go. They let it go there. They let Luminosity get back into it in game number 3 because of how convincing that win was. They even made game 4 that much more convincing, and then some big mistakes in game number 5, not setting up for that overshield and allowing Trippy to flank numerous times ends up costing them the series.
Yeah, I mean, that was an exciting series nonetheless. Very entertaining to watch, and Cast did not know how that was going to play up all the way down to the wire. It looked like the beginning of the game was 24-12 in